Hello YouTube, in this tutorial we will learn how to grab number of elements inside of our array. So let's first create something to work with. Languages and array, and let's say JavaScript and the Perl and the Lisp and the C++ and let's say Python. Okay, that's cool. So we have something to work with. Now, here's the thing. We need to use new command, and that will be count, and then inside we need to state what we are counting. Okay, in our case that will be languages. Okay, and now we need to put the result of this operation into somewhere. So let's say that will be variable like number of languages equals result of that operation. Okay, so this is just a function that will grab number of things from here. Okay, now let's print that number of languages, and we are in the index.php, so let's switch to there. And there you go, 5. So how many of them we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's cool. Don't confuse that with their positions. Okay, if you think in terms of positions, you will probably go 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. But no. Positions are one thing, and total number of them are different thing. Okay, so positions are not same thing as how many of them we have here, right? So they are numbers, but don't be confused. Right, so where we are going to use this? Well, you have a lot of examples here, but basically remember when we are using for each loop to get all these elements, well, we'll now use only for loop. So not for each, but for loop. So let's actually do that. Okay, let's delete this line and let's start with for loop. So in a for loop, first we need to define a lower level, and that will be a some abstract x, which will be at the moment 0. Why 0? Because we need to start from somewhere. Okay, and 0 is like normal start. And now we need to define upper level x, and some people will say, well, that will be just easy, I'll just type 5 here. Well, no, you don't want to do that, because this is hard coding. Okay, you want to dynamically extract things, and then that means that you will push this thing down there. Okay, you'll say number of languages, and then you have dynamic result. Now, why do you want to do this? Well, let's say that in your company you are like programmer and you have 10 accountants, and then they populate some kind of database. So normally you will not know how many rows you have in tables, but you do know that you can use this function to in a split of a second extract actual number of rows. Okay, so there is no way that you'll know in future how many things people will put into your database. Right, so don't hard code things if you don't have to. Where I was? Oh yeah, so jumps. We need a way how to jump from one thing to another. So x right now will be past x, x from history plus 1. So these are steps. Some people will say, well, why 1? Because they must grab every of these, and if you put 2 here or 3, basically that means that you will skip things. Okay, that will be like jumps, and so don't do that when you want to extract everything. Right, where I was? Yeah, operation will be like just printing. So language at the moment. And now some people will say, well, cool, I will just type here, x, and that's it. Well, let's see what's gonna happen. And of course, after that, we need to put break. Okay, and result is, well, you have just, empty report pretty much. Where are the actual values? So what you're doing here is you're printing those numbers, basically positions here, because you're starting from 0. See, you're starting from 0, but you don't have values. So to extract values, you just need to type from where you are extracting them, languages, and then extract them by positions. Okay, because this x from that 5 we're talking about positions. The range is just the number of indexes here from 0 to the end. So yeah, X here, and now you will have your results. There you go, thing works. And also you can put, that X here and comma or some weird symbol or something like that, who cares. And there you go. Nice. Now let's do this using for each. Okay, so we will just put this into multi-line comment section, and for each, the first thing we need to state is from where, and that is languages. Now, as for example, I don't know, lang, unique lang, and now we will just do operation. Yeah, so echo and language at the moment, and what is that language? Just lang. Okay, now please note, when we are doing this through for each, counting will be done automatically. Okay, so there is a big difference between for each and the for. See, you need to do everything manually here, down there, and then here you just need to state what is your originator and what kind of abstract variable you're gonna use for that individual things. And now here, down there, you need to do that for every one of them. Okay, so languages as lang is basically substitution for this mess right here. Okay, but it's done automatically. Oh, so yeah, I actually need to test it, is it correct or not. And grammatical error, L, and of course I forget BR, and let me see what's up. There you go, thing works. So let's activate both of those. That's also cool, and we can have some echo here for horizontal line, and there you go. Cool stuff, bro. So that's it. Thank you for watching, and as always, see you next tutorial.